Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 27 Road to the College Football Playoff game mode today, featuring the Marshall Thundering Herd as requested by Jonte in the Discord. If there is a team you guys want to see on this campus tour sooner rather than later, make sure to leave them down in a comment below. There'll be a pinned comment showing everybody that's been requested, everybody that's been done, then to the right of that, all the available teams. So anybody you want to see, make sure to let me know. Also, a special shout out to all the members here on the channel. The members of the Campus Tour crew starts at just $5 a month and is by far the best way to help support this channel, everything we're trying to do here in College Football 27. Huge shout out to all of you guys, truly greatly appreciated. Thank you. So for Marshall, I believe the reason Jonte specifically requested Marshall is because they are one of 5 teams in this game that have the split T. Just a few days ago, we did a video just covering exactly how I like to run what I call the split T splits Krieg offense, which we created back in College Football 25, used it in 26. We will be using it in 27, but this is not going to be a full splits Krieg gameplay. I don't like doing that for Campus Tour. We'll save more of the gimmicky fun stuff for when we're done. So we're going to actually use this Marshall playbook and team more as they are intended to be. So let's take a look at the playbook, at the depth chart, and everything we got going for us here with Marshall. Tier 4 team, 75 overall. Pretty good squad with some really good offensive formations. But first, we are going to go over the depth chart here once practice mode loads up for us. I do like the new practice facility that we've got. Just by the way, felt like you're practicing in a dungeon in 25 and 26. Now we get some sunshine. Now it looks kind of nice. So here's how we're going to set up Marshall. For how we're going to use him today, I am going to keep Del Rio Wilson as our quarterback 1. You 100% no problem if you want to go Zion Turner and Khalil Wilkins. There are a lot of quarterback runs. There's some QB RPOs. Getting that extra speed, not the worst idea. And if you want to run that split T offense, you do Turner or Wilkins. But if we're going to run a real offense, we'll do Carlos Del Rio Wilson, step up on time, 80 overall. At halfback, we are going to start Forrest Meadows, 5'9", 188, 91 speed. You have 90 speed. Marquise Boston, 6'2", 212. Guy is an absolute tank. And then Barbie actually sees the field a little bit because I did keep him as our 3rd down running back, I think, and he's still really good too. He's only 88 speed, but on the field he plays much better than a 78 overall. So Marshall's wide receivers, pretty dang solid. Christian Hamilton, human joystick, 5'11", 92 speed. DeAndre Bronze, sure hands, and 89 speed. With that ability, I've never seen really anybody with that. Wide receiver wise, up to this point, he has to stay on the field. Sure hands is so good. 6'1", Chris Culliver, 91 speed. Turner Bradshaw, 91 speed. Got another 90 speed. You have an 80 overall, 88 speed with Norton. He doesn't have any abilities or anything, so we just took a little bit more speed on the field here with Marshall, which actually, Marshall, all things considered, because 2 years ago, they won the Sun Belt. Then their coach and pretty much their entire team, I think it was 20-something players, all went to Southern Miss, and they played there last year, where Southern Miss jumped up from 1-11 in 2024 to ended up with 7-6 when 7-5 in the regular season, then lost their bowl game. Then that coach just went right to Memphis right away. So Marshall really got pillaged a couple of years ago. Looking at the roster now, at least in this game, seems like they are well on their way back. So tight end wise, let's focus back in on the actual game. 84 overall, 80 speed, silver sure hands on 6'4" Toby Payne. Very solid offense that Marshall has here. Across our offensive line, not a ton to write home about except this right guard, Jalen Slappy. Ton of great abilities, 85 overall. This guy's a stud. This left guard's an absolute bum. No offense, Marwan, but he noticeably gets bullied a couple of times in this game. Defensively, again, we'll just skip over. It's all about our sub linebackers and all those kind of things, rush edges, all that. Corners, we are going to keep McCatherines as our corner 1, 5'10", 89 speed, then 90 speed. Eddie Pleasant the third, 5'11", will be our corner 2. Free safety, Dayton Smith, 6 foot tall, 89 speed. Strong safety, Pete Shaw, 5'10", 87 speed. So not like the best secondary, not the best defense in general, which is honestly kind of like what we're seeing across the board for the most parts, like what we saw with Hawaii. Offense, very solid, good speed, good enough quarterback. Defense, not a ton to write home about. I mean, defensive line, we're not really going to have any abilities here, except we do have a gold hammer on Braden Ward. Rush D tackles, we really got nothing. Sub linebackers, who did I even keep? We did do one free safety here, because we did have another linebacker option that was around 82, 83 speed. But with this Hinton being 6'2", 200, I was pretty comfortable putting him in there over a different linebacker, getting a little bit more speed at sub linebacker, along with Gilmore, 6'4", 213, and 82 speed. Slot corner, we're going to put 6 foot tall Dante Dickens. So that is how we are going to set up the Marshall Thundering Herd. And offense, again, there's a lot, I say it again, but I actually say it at the end of the video because I recorded the actual game already. A ton of 2 tight end sets with Marshall, much like what we saw last year. Doesn't work great, in my opinion, with the actual Marshall team, but in like a dynasty and an ultimate team where you have 2 really good tight ends, I love this offense. We did run it a little bit in our College Football 26 online dynasty because we had a couple tight ends, and it worked mostly okay, but we did get a new shotgun formation here that I really think pushes this Marshall playbook up the list. Bunch, tight end, weak. So this is the main formation we're going to be in here throughout this game. We've got a few really good pass plays. I mainly will use mesh Mills and just put like a deep crosser on Y, something just to get a little bit more space between him and X. Then you have a mesh slot deep where I like putting a streak on X, or I mean on Y, not on X. You can keep X on kind of that deep crosser. This halfback dive run, very good out of this formation. Then you have a couple different motion plays. What I really like is that divide X under, because if we just take our X receiver and put him on a drag, that's setting up very similar to the dagger concept I love so much out of bunch strong offset. So this bunch tight end weak, I think a really good formation. You have different escort motions. You have a lot of interesting things in here. And RPO, I think overall makes it a great formation for Marshall. We also have 3 versions of spread Y flex, spread, and halfback weak. I think Y flex looks the best between the 3, just personally. That drive halfback wheel, Y shallow cross, you have an alert QB draw, which we'll see in another formation here in just a second. Y cross, Y corner, shallow cross, like a ton of great just stock pass plays in this spread Y flex. So we go to this one a little bit. Their base spread, I don't know, there's nothing like jumping out at me about their base spread. A couple solid plays in here, but I think their spread Y flex is much better. And kind of same with the spread halfback weak. You got a couple different motion things in there, but nothing. I mean, flanker dig's a good play, but I think their spread Y flex is by far the strongest of their 3 spread formations. So then we get to some of their trips. You have trips, tray open, halfback strong, trio RT open, trips Y slot weak, and some empty trips too. We don't go to any of the empty, but I do love empty Y off trips. Any empty with a tight end attached, I'm going to be a fan of. But this trio, right open, right tackle open. I'm assuming that's what RT stands for. It might not, but we do have a absolutely filthy QB RPO in here, which reminds me a ton of the ones we went over with Michigan. That is just, it's so good. This RPO alert QB draw. Just take RB, throw him on a streak. A lot of times they're just going to leave that guy wide open and you can just throw that. If they are covering it, that typically means they don't have enough guys in the box to stop you running with that quarterback. And these plays are examples of why I think we should not be able to hot route RPOs in this game. I hated it in 26, not a fan of it at all being in 27 either. I was really hoping that was going to go away. I mean, you have to send a big man blitz to stop this play. Other than that, you're toast. But then if we coming out in trio RT open and you're just sending a big man blitz every time, we have things like double post, we have Z under, we have all these other pass concepts that are absolutely going to kill that big man blitz that you have to call to stop this alert QB draw with a streak on RB. I will still call it, and we do call it in this game. Trips Y slot weak, empty Y off trips, empty trio, we don't really go to any of that. And then of course the split T. When we get down to some goal to go situations, I can't help myself from calling a little bit of the split T. It's just always going to be something that lives on, something that burns on inside of me forever. The halfback and all three of these plays are great. The DIY toss reverse, do not call that one. That plays horrible. The fullback toss, very good if they're overloading a defense, if they're putting too many guys in the box. Good way to catch them off guard there if you have a fast enough fullback. And how I would set it up if you didn't see our split T video is I did keep, I want to say, I think it was Meadows was actually our fullback, because it defaults to, this is your fullback. This is your halfback 1 on the back right, your fullback in the middle, and then your halfback 2 over on the left. So however you want to set it up with Marshall, go ahead. They got three good enough halfbacks, so you can set it up either which way. But yeah, that is how we're going to set up Marshall. That is how we are going to be running this offense. Let's just go ahead and take it to our game, the start of season number 2 for us. And we are Marshall. Got a home game here for the Thundering Herd. See who is going to be coming to West Virginia for this matchup. I do love they added so many more mascots in this game, and I love it. So Marshall is a Tier 4 team. Again, a lot of good Tier 4 teams. USF, a solid team. In 25 and 26, seemed like Tier 3 had the widest range of teams. You had some pretty rough, you had some really good ones. Almost seems like that's Tier 4 this year. Now, he's also got a national championship in freshman division. Very even running past just like us. I mean, this could be a tough one here. Let's see what Marshall's got. Going straight into some spread offset. Okay. We'll start with our Tampa 3 Texas here. And we do have over Jack, which is, I do like this nickel formation quite a bit. Still haven't seen any... I feel like we haven't gotten any 4-2-5 yet, but that'll be coming eventually, I am sure. So, Marshall, I mean, USF, I kind of want to talk about them for a second. It'll be very interesting to see how they look this year. Obviously, losing their coach and quarterback and a lot of people over to the Auburn Tigers, but still, oh, got a little lucky on that. We'll take it. But still, I mean, I think they're pretty high up as a favorite when it comes to that American Conference. Again, the American's going to be a good conference again this year. Looking forward to it. Let's see. So our slot's over on the left here. Oh, nope. Slot was on the right. Timeout. I want to do our cover 3 cloud to, or sky to cloud. But we need to make sure we have everybody on the right side here. He's going to try to sneak one out. He's going to try to go up over top. Our safety comes down and knocks that one out. An early 4th and 8 here for USF. But mainly, just when it comes to this game, I'm glad USF doesn't have that coach and that quarterback anymore. Because that veer and shoot of USF last year was so annoying to go against with like a lower overall team. That Byron Brown was just impossible to stop. So I'm glad for my own sanity that those guys are not here anymore and are at Auburn. So, Marshall, I think we're going to start off with this bunch tight end week. It's a pretty good looking formation. A new bunch formation that hasn't been in the college games previously. I want to give it a try. I want to see how we like it. And we will kind of take it from there. Try to read those blocks up front. Pretty good blocks by all the boys. Oh, stay up, Barbie. Put another shrimp on the Barbie. Gonna take his first carry all the way in for the Thundering Herd touchdown. The crowd starting to thunder here in West Virginia. The game, it's an interesting game we play. Sure looks like we were brought down. Sure look like there are a lot of people right in that gap. But Barbie finds his way through and gets Marshall on the board right away. Yeah, I am certainly curious to see how that more spread out, Byron Brown, Golesh, the coach and quarterback from USF, how that offense is going to work at a place like Auburn against SEC level competition. One thing to do it against the American. If you can do that against the SEC, that's going to be a whole nother thing. I mean, you can't do much worse than the coach they had before, Hugh Freeze. I hate Hugh Freeze, so I am glad he's gone. Typically, you know, don't root for people to get fired, but if there was somebody to get fired, I was kind of glad it was him. Can that big boy? Okay. I'm like that Texas ton for those inside runs, man. I am liking that quite a bit. So 3rd and inches, do we expect another inside run here? It's going back to trips Y slot strong, so I usually like to do cover 6 against this, but I don't know. I kind of want to just stay in that Tampa 2. I'm gonna get on this hook and see if we can't shoot in. I am kind of expecting a run up the middle here if his network can maintain. Oh, Oh, I saw that so late. I tried to get back to it, but I was not expecting an RPO there. That was a good call by him for sure. Normal Y off week. Let's just go to until he starts going outside or running with his quarterback. I'm gonna stay Texas stunting here. Couldn't get on our guy at all, and there goes that run to the outside. But we're landing some hit sticks against him here. That's helping. That's nice. But even still here, a 3rd and inches or a 2nd and short. I'm still thinking more. I'm still thinking more inside run, and our flat hits him right in the hands. Nearly got ourselves right off the field there again, but now we got a 3rd and inches. Again, we got to expect a run. Maybe he's going to try. Maybe he's going to try an RPO again. I'm going to go with Texas. I am going to shade underneath. This is mainly just for our hooks because our flats are going to be set on 10. This way we'll have our hooks staying down. Wonder where our hook on the left was on that one because he was not guarding that. Oh, was that him getting stuck? Okay, if he had like a streak or something against that, I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Let's go to, oh my gosh, why does this happen on these? We're gonna go an El Paso stunt here. Oh, I shouldn't have even clicked on. We're lucky he didn't catch that. I'm gonna keep some match on this one. We gotta throw our own, we'll throw our own stunt in here, but try keeping a little match, and then he just goes right down for a screen. Can we line up a hit stick? We did, and the ball came out, but it shot straight out of bounds. Gosh dang, did we clobber that poor guy? I'm gonna go with a cover 4 match, and I'm gonna be keeping match coverage. I'm gonna get down here with Smith. See where we gotta help out here. Stay right there, knock it out, number 20, just a step behind him. I'm thinking we'll be able to get another stop here on defense, though. We've come close a few times. Going to be a draw. Texas stunt. Get on in there. Blow it up. Get on in there and blow it up. You have to bounce them outside or do designed outside runs if we're calling that stunt. Not going to get much against that. Trips. I didn't mean to hold down Y here, but it kind of is what it is at this point. Then we'll do our cover 6 to the left. It all works out just fine. Oh, it is another run. Ooh, he's got room to go here too. Way to fight on that block. Way to hold your ground there. Let that safety come help out. Bring up a 3rd and 7. I mean, he seems like this could be an RPO guy, right? He tried the screen already. I really feel like this could be an RPO. I'm going to get on Gilmore and just watch right here. I wasn't. I meant to stay on that guy, and I ran way too far inside. But still, the boys hopefully going to get us off the field here. Not even going to go for anything here. This is a 45-yard kick with the Stadium Pulse rocking here in West Virginia. Kicks up. Kick's no good. Let's get the Thunder and Herd back out there. And I mean, I guess we'll just stay in the bunch tight end for now. Bunch tight end week. We do have some good trips. We do have some really good spread formations. But for now, let's just rock with this. And I really like the looks of this mesh slot deep as a pass play. We're just going to throw a streak over here on Y. And other than that, we're pretty much just going to be letting this rock and see if we can get anybody open on here. We'll take our tight end right in that spot. Good little, nice, easy. Oh my gosh, we are just, oh, I don't know, maybe he's just going for strips all the time. That's how we got through there the first time, but a nice play. I like the looks of this motion divide X under here too. We just might want to do something different with our tight end, or with A. Like, when we just throw him on a drag, we essentially have a, for the most part, our like dagger setup almost out of like a bunch strong offset, but then our tight end coming across the other way. We went to man, so we can just take our quick drag there to Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton takes it for the Marshall first down. Gonna keep it moving. Gonna pretend I didn't just say that. It's a first down from... I am a big Hamilton guy. I think I'm going to see it this winter. I think it's going to be in Chicago at some point. Watched it on Disney Plus multiple times. Hamilton's a great musical. I'm not going to hear anything about it. Look at the run blocking up front. These big Marshall boys. 2 carries, 84 yards for Barbie. Takes us down to the 24 as we head to the second quarter. All right, let's get into something else. Let's do something else here on offense. We've seen what we need to out of. We do have a QB draw. We do have a QB RPO in here, which we might go to in a second, put in one of our faster quarterbacks. Looks like he's probably in man, so that right away. Okay, he just audibled out of whatever he was in. He stayed in man though, but oh, we had X wide open deep. Ah, we had X wide open on that. Gosh dang it. This Z underplay looks good. We got speed option. You got the draw, drive. Like, this is a really solid looking formation here too. The trio right open. A lot of good trips with Marshall. Liking what we're seeing out of this offense, and you could put more speed at quarterback if you wanted to as well, as I'm sure we covered when we went over the team here. How do we not? All right, we got to hurry up. Let's just keep them in that. Keep them in that. And just hurry up. I mean, we could go to an RPO here. I'm guessing he's going to a big blitz of some kind. Absolutely. Oh, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Of course I know what we're doing. Go to the split T. What am I thinking? We finally got a goal-to-go situation. This is the time to actually do it. I didn't want to run the full split T split screen in this game, but situationally, I like it. So let's go to actually a fullback dive here. I like the looks of it against this specific defense. Go ahead, boys. Just run. Oh, we don't have our right guy in there. We don't have our right fullback in there. Let's just go a little halfback lead here this time. Meadows, go ahead and dive your way on in there. Meadows takes it in. The split T punches one in for Marshall. Gets us the 2-score lead. 6-7. I'm liking what we're seeing out of this over jack, so I'm going to just stay in this for a second, just making sure we can't run it. The overjack with pinching your line, those D tackles do such a good job against the run. It's unbelievable. We had no stunt there, no nothing, just the D tackles in such a good spot that he's able to just bully his way through there and go make a play for us. Love to see it. So now he's going pistol strong. We'll do a cover 6 and just be ready to fly here with Hinton. I mean, shouldn't have a whole heck of a lot open here. And he does not. 3rd and 14. We can go back to our sky cloud here. Now, with the over jack, it does kind of mess with... Can we get back to that? Knock it out. Oh, good knockout, number 8. Good knockout. I don't know why, because I don't have zone drops on that. So I'm kind of surprised he doesn't actually get back to play that. But it's fine. I'm going to go with our Tampa 2 with the Texas stunt. Try to get some pressure up the middle here. Get Gilmore over here. Get Hinton. That could come in this way. We got to just follow this right here. I didn't follow it at all, but the cloud flat's there to knock it out again. And Marshall has got it rolling here in this one against USF. We do have a lot of 2 tight end sets, which I don't hate. Like this wing slot, I think looks pretty good. I mean, Marshall doesn't have like the greatest tight ends in the world, but I don't know where I was going with that. But they don't have the best tight ends, so hopefully we can still get something going here. I'm actually going to keep this play action and see if we can't maybe roll this out to the right a little bit. No, not really. Why, when I throw it away, why do you go across your body and all the way to the left? Why in the world do we do that, buddy? Of all the ways for us to go. I do like the looks of this Mesh Mills at a bunch tight end weak here too. We lose 11 on that, which is unfortunate. I do think maybe a deep crosser or something on a wide. Just try to get a little bit more separation. I should have just ran this ball actually. Do I have dive? He's got the 3-down set. I'm going to try just a run here. Oh my gosh. I audibled with what, 8 seconds left on the play clock, and I can't even do that. I can't even do that. I'm going to come out in the run this time. So I do think he's probably, oh, of course, now he's in a 4-down lineman set, but he still might be guessing pass here. And I think this dive is a really, really good run to try to get some yardage back. Oh. See, that was pretty gosh dang close. All right, let's try this Mesh Mills now. We got a 3rd and 13. Oh, let's take it to the 2-minute warning. Now we'll try Mesh Mills, and I still think a crosser here on Y works a little bit better. Maybe like a wheel route on our halfback. Something like that. Is that crazy? Step up in the pocket here. Oh, he was usering that guy, but I think a pass lead inside, we might have still been able to fit one in to be there, but his big boy D tackle just kind of gets right through there. Let's see if we can't hit this kick and make it a 3-score lead for the Thundering Herd here. 2 minutes left in the half. He's trying to rush his way right through the middle, but the kick is up. The kick is good. It is 17-0. We're going to have to watch out for, he's kind of been going for those deeper crossers. that we've seen a few times here. So this guy right here is our flat on the left, is just going to stick with that, get us an interception. Can we beat them all to the crib? I actually don't mind if we don't. Now we get a 1st and goal at the 3 in time for some split T. Bring that split T back onto the field here, boys. Do we want to try a toss? No, I don't love the looks of a toss. The halfback inside, I think, looks pretty all right for us here. Just cut that one up. We'll take 2 on that. Oh, I meant to no huddle. That is part of the split Krieg. He will take a timeout here. We're still split T'ing. Even if it takes us all 4 downs, we're split T'ing. Fullback dive against this for sure. I accidentally called toss here. Which actually, how does the toss look? Not great. Let's go with the dive. We could do the play action boot too. We still don't have the right fullback back there. But that's fine. Should we try play action boot? I wish we had our faster guy out there, but let's give it a go. We're around you. We're going all the way in. We're going all the way in. We don't even need the 87 speed. The 82 speed of Del Rio Wilson will be enough to get the corner. Finds a gap. Marshall again in for a touchdown. 24-0. He's staying in some trips. We're going to stay in some cover 6. Switch out here to Dickens. I'm switching all over the place. I'm not sure where I'm going. Oh, he caught that. Our outside quarter, or outside third, whatever it is pretty close to making a play on that. I thought he was actually gonna, but then decided against it. So, all right. Yeah, we can... God, now he's going to do that same motion. I'm like, oh, we can ignore it. And he's just going to dump one down for 1,000,000 yards. But we have the flat right there. Way to come down, way to make a tackle. Appreciate it. 2nd and 8. He's going no huddle. We'll stay in a little cover 6. He might still try to sneak an RPO over to the side here. My goodness, the boys humming after him. A 3rd and 15. Let's go to it. Switch to a Tampa 2. Go to our Texas. Oh, he's going to spike the ball? I don't think he meant to do that. I don't think that's what he meant to do here. He's just going to lob one up. I'm not clicking on. I should have. Because jump balls just... It's too freaking easy for jump balls to go to the offense in this game. So he manages to win that little one-on-one. I'm still going to watch an RPO over to this right side if that tight end is sneaking out. Oh, I crashed inside, but the boys got me. The boys got me there. Bunch open offset. I mean, definitely have to watch an RPO here. I got stuck and then was switching around. It didn't know where I was at. I was meant to follow that and ended up falling off. So USF does get on the board here before half. Brings it back to, well, I guess if he goes for 2, it's still technically a 2-score game. But I believe it's our ball to start the second half, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we also have time to potentially try another deep shot here with this Mesh Mills. I did like the looks of X on this last time we ran it here. He's just going to dump everybody after us. Let's just take one down to our tight end and at least buy us a second here. I think that's probably our best shot. Maybe this mesh slot deep with a streak on Y. Okay, now he's in prevent. Dang it. I really like the looks of this play, though. I mean, let's actually just go to a halfback dive and hope we catch him in like a pass commit here or something. And we can just rip off a touchdown run with Barbie. No, that's fine. We'll take it to half 24-7. Alright, I'm going to go to a little shotgun spread here, because I do like the looks of it. It was some man. Let's still see if we can keep this as a run. Oh, gosh, our left guard might suck. He might just be pretty bad. So that was that one pass play he got pretty decimated on. That run play he got absolutely crushed. Let's see. Is he just sending? No, he's sending nobody. Let's take our tight end right here. Not the best ball by our quarterback. I feel like we could have picked up that first down if he was able to hit him in stride, but that is fine. Still a 3rd and 3. His drive halfback wheel looks interesting. I feel he's been calling a lot of man. I haven't really been paying too close of attention to like his safeties if it's like a cover 2 man. But if it's just straight man, I don't hate Meadows on this. Or who's guarding the tight end here? I tried to lob it to him. I tried to lob it up to him. I thought we had it for sure. Gosh dang. I mean, 4th and 3, we're feeling pretty comfy in this one. So I'm okay. I think I'm okay going for this. We're going to go with, I think, mesh slot. Yeah, we'll go mesh slot deep here. Well, this is definitely not the smart thing to do. Just taking our points here, or not taking our points, but punting it away. Definitely the smarter option, but it kind of is what it is at this point. He just left B all by himself. He kind of tried to go with his user, but not really. Hamilton, I tried a big cutback against all three of them. Might have been asking a little bit too much, but I didn't hate the attempt. Where is that tight end RPO? Or not the tight, what? The quarterback RPO. There it is. Trio right open. I should have put our faster quarterback in here, but hopefully we're gonna be able to just kind of throw one to RB. Yeah, pass lead that inside. Yup. You should not be able to hot route RPOs. A perfect example of why. Just throw a streak on our slot receiver. Nobody stays to guard him. We find him. We throw it to him. Touchdown, Marshall. All right, we're going to go back to our Tampa 2 with the Texas stunt here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That was overthrown by his quarterback. I'm not sure if it was really all that open anyway, but it ends up going right to our safety. And I think that's going to do it for us in this one. Marshall, 12.3 yards per play. I mean, it helps when we have an 80-yard touchdown run to start the game there. But that bunch tight end week with those two different versions of mesh, those different motion plays, you can do the one hot route, and it's going to set up just like dagger, essentially, out of that bunch strong offset, which is a very difficult play to stop. And you have the split T. I mean, there's a lot to like with this Marshall team. The roster itself is very solid. It's a super fun playbook. I would say, and probably have already, that it might be a little bit better for a dynasty or for an ultimate team where you have two really good tight ends, because they have a lot of two tight end sets, but I feel like aren't able to really take advantage of them with this Marshall team. But still, either way, what more could you possibly want? Defense played great. Offense was unstoppable. 31-7 there in the third quarter gets Marshall off the board. I will see you guys next time for the Illinois Fighting Illini. Hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.